We good? All right, welcome to the first episode of Woo in the Stew. Today we got YXNG Float.
YXNG Float, big foes. What's going on, Woo?
What's good? What's good?
Problem, Mo?
Man, so today, for the first episode, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. We're gonna keep it short,
Okay.
Not too long. All right, so when you perform and just overall in your music, it gives off like a rock star vibe and just like that rock star feeling. I would say, what were some early influences to you of getting that rock star vibe? Like, who did YXNG Float look up to when he was YXNG Float, you know?
Yeah, that's great. Who I look up to? Shit. You know, I was in the city, though, so I was hearing a lot of go-go. A lot of my influences was coming from bands and shit, but it was go-go bands, not necessarily rock or anything like that at the time.
Type shit.
And like, for real, when you listening to that percussion and you in some of them go-go's, dog, like that's like the real rock music type shit. You know what I'm saying? When you feeling that bounce beat sometimes, or like when they get into that shit. So I grew up like that, dog. I was in the clubs a lot, listening to a lot of bands, but I think who probably sparked it first maybe was like TCB, Polo. Rest in peace, Polo.
True.
Cause like, first of all, they had a movie out at that time too, so it's like these niggas doing like movies and shit, and they playing in the bands, playing shows and shit. So it's like, yeah, seeing that gang, that's like basically rock and roll to a nigga, like, like a young nigga scene. And then I had homies in bands and shit too. Shout out True Specials. I got some good homies in that band. And I was just going to cause sometimes they were playing like in like rec centers. You know what I'm saying? So I would go to like their rec center, the Georgia Avenue rec center, and they would crank, bro. And it's just seeing your people doing crazy shit, dog. So it was dope. And then after that, I started getting into more like rock and roll shit. Like I like my favorite band, Panic at the Disco.
Okay.
Know?
True.
I liked a lot of shit. I like Green Day. Yeah, that was my shit.
Yeah.
But I like Green Day. I like some Nirvana, you know what I'm saying? That was a little before me and shit. But I like just good shit. I like good music in general, gang. So like the music I can rock out to, and I guess it kind of just bleeds into my music a little bit too, you know?
True. And I would say, how does it feel like from going to looking at the people you knew that were in bands and performing and stuff to being on stage? How does that feel? Like, do you ever sit back and think about like, oh wow, like I used to, basically the position I'm in right now is what I used to look at like with other people?
Man, you know what? I was so young, bro. It kind of like, it really didn't resonate into my mind till I got a little bit older, because like I said, I was going in there like a teenager. Like my first go-go was probably like 10 or 11 and shit. It was young, dog. And then not to mention we listening to it growing up shit. So it's like, I don't know, gang. It was just like the feeling, gang. You said the question was like,
it was like how does it feel now being the one on the stage?
It's like it was like meant to be, kind of, in a sense. And I say that in the most humblest way, because you know we all meant to be in some form or fashion on the stage or show our talents and whatnot. But it's like I think being on that stage, gang, is just something I grew up with. It's just literally something I grew up with, Flo. Like from watching it, performing in my living room and shit, you know what I'm saying, doing little Michael Jackson moves and all that shit, to like getting on the stage and getting that rush, bro. I still get butterflies when I get on stage a little bit. Not all the time.
All good artists do, because that means you care about what you're doing before you get on that stage.
That's a fact. I try to, bro. Yeah. Definitely.
Anybody who doesn't get no butterflies, that means they really don't care about what they about to do on stage. Like, that's honestly a good sign for real. So, you got a show coming up.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the show. Who's on the lineup? What day it is? The vibe of it?
Yeah. Oh man, shit. Welcome to the show. You already know what's going on, dog. It's like we turning this shit into like a real live like carnival vibe, dog. Like it's gonna be like a feel and the look of a carnival in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be shit going on that you're not expecting in the joint. That's gonna be on the 26th of July at the Pot Shop.
Okay, I was about to ask where is it?
Yeah. It's gonna be fun, bro. We got Rizzy hosting. Shout out Rockstar Rizzy, that's my homie.
True.
We got great, amazing artist. Shout out 11, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be on the lineup. Shout out my dog, Go Out Mike Lee, he's on the lineup. Who else we got on there? We got my dog KP on the lineup, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy, bro. And if you know any of these artists, like I'm pretty sure you do. They all active artists, you know what I'm saying? They all give great performances. They all got great voices, you dig what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be enjoyable, dog.
True. Definitely. I would say, who is Slash on the show? Or?
Slash is, Slash is my management, and he's helping me put this one on together,
So what's the, cause I've seen him throw a lot of shows, but I don't think I've ever met him, but like how did that relationship start with y'all two?
You know what's crazy? So I met Slash now 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I went on tour with Creative House.
True.
And when I went on tour with Creative House, I was thugging, dog. See, I wasn't really on the tour lineup, but I reached out to them and they were gracious enough to allow me to, you know, come through, be on one of the shows. But the thing about it is I had to get there from DC.
And where was that one at?
So their tour was of the Maryland coast type shit. So that's that's Ocean City. That's fucking where else did they go? It was a couple other places in that area, but basically Ocean City was the main, you know what I'm saying? So that's like a 2.5 hour drive. So think about it, I'm driving the whole week. It's like a weekend, basically. They doing tours, each stop, different days. So I'm driving back and forth from DC to Maryland for 2 hours. Gang, every day.
Every day.
For that weekend, yes. Just to get to the show, you know what I'm saying? And it worked out though, dog. That's when I met Slash. I met a couple other great artists. And I met my dog Louis, bash out Lou. And man, we just clicked from there, and ever since then we just been locked in. And then I dropped not too long ago. I dropped the tape, and Slash helped me out with that. So you know, it just seemed like a good fit for us to start working more closely together, and you know, just trying to figure this music shit out, dog.
Yeah, nah, that's tough. Where did your name come from? Cause you say like your name is Young Float, but you call other people Float too. So where did that come from?
So first thing first, rest in peace, Mac. Cause I used to be a big Mac Miller fan, and Mac got this song called "Still Floating," I think. I think it's called that. Something like that, maybe. But either way, though. I think it was that. But even before that, though, I was like already pushing like this idea of, you know, flow and shit. But then hearing that, cause how can I say? I was already pushing that basically, but then hearing the song, it like I was already fucking with Mac so much that it kind of like solidified, like, oh yeah, this probably should be my group. You know what I'm saying? Or like what I do. So I first put the name to like a collective, you know what I'm saying? Collective of artists still floating.
Is the collective anybody in the music scene today? Like, are they still?
Nah, y'all probably wouldn't know a lot of the guys that I was working with, only because y'all might know Smoke. Y'all probably know Smokey Garvin. Smokey Garvin, he good people.
I gotta see.
Yeah, that's good people. He kind of started the flow with me, but it's like eventually, you know, I started to realize that I wasn't the sole proprietor of everyone's careers. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't the one like signing niggas. I wasn't gonna sign niggas, or like we was working on it together in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it came to that, like, I kind of had to, as we got older and got more, you know what I'm saying, understanding of what the music was, I kind of started to figure like I had to like chase my own passions about it, because everybody didn't have the same passions about it that I did. You dig what I'm saying? Not to say anybody, you know what I'm saying, in that group, but just in general.
Just more of like your dream.
Just in general, yeah, exactly. So I just had to focus on me in a sense, and by doing that, I became Young Float from what I was already pushing, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Straight up.
Yeah, the origin story right there. There we go. I guess you kind of went into this one, but like the music community in DMV is so like tight knit.
Yeah.
I would say, like, when did you start being like like, I guess, what was your first experiences being in like the tight knit music community, like, you know, the Open Gym, Creative House, like Afro Surreal, like all of that, like.
Excuse me. It was probably around that 2-year mark ago, like, you know what I'm saying? Because before that, dog, I was creating, of course. I was doing shows, of course, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wasn't putting my music out there and actually letting it stretch to the people that needed to hear it and, you know, possibly would have wanted to hear it. I was always trying to get gratification from places that I didn't really need it from. You do what I'm saying? So eventually, once I started figuring out that, now my people do want to hear my music, I just got to find them. That's when I started gravitating towards more of the culture and the DMV and like the people around, you know what I'm saying? Start connecting with them more, even though, like I said, I was already connected with a lot of people already, but it was just directing it, you know, directing it to the right places.
And when you say like appreciated by the, like you were looking for the gratitude in places where it didn't need to come from or something, what do you mean more specifically by that?
Like I was looking for gratitude from people I grew up with, you know, people I knew for a certain time, or people that knew me from making music at the time, but music wasn't necessarily their thing. I wanted gratification from people I thought were would be interested, but those people's interests never peaked. So, but that's okay though, because there are peoples that do have that interest, you know what I'm saying, and do want to give their ear to what it is we doing, and you know, just in general. So it's like I just had to find those right people. I just was like looking for it in the wrong places, gang. Just, you know.
Yeah, nah, I feel it, cause it's like a lot of people know you as like who they grew up with and not like the artist. Like, yeah. And it's like that image of you can be stuck in certain people's heads. So it's like they can't even like, sometimes it don't even be like on purpose. They just can't fathom you as something else. Like,
and I had to learn not to not to cut you off, but I had to learn not to like feel a way about that. I think that's what also helped me too. Like once I started not to feel a way and started to let some of those things go, I was able to flourish a little bit more. Cause I was holding gripes, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like seeing people that you know, or you think you know, but they at the next like Rod Wave show, or they at the next like, you know what I'm saying, like whoever show. There's no offense to them, but it's like, gang, you know me personally type shit. So
you can't,
you know.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
If you had to convince somebody, why, like a complete stranger, of why they should be a fan, why they should listen to your music, what would be the first thing that you show or tell them?
First thing I show or tell them? Probably that none of this shit is really for me at the end of the day. And I know it could seem like that probably even seems cliche itself, but at the end of the day, yeah, I love to make music. Yeah, I'm an artist, but the reason I make music was never because of, you know, where I wanted to be in life or what I wanted to do or the things I wanted to see. It was always for understanding and trying to spread something. You dig what I'm saying? And it's crazy to say that sometimes because it might not come off like that in the music sometimes. Like sometimes the music, you just gotta put energy. Sometimes you want energy, sometimes you want melancholy, you dig what I'm saying? Sometimes you just want some vibes, you just want some good vibes. But at the end of the day, the goal is to spread something that you can feel, you dig what I'm saying? You can understand, and it's not gonna hurt you.
Type shit.
You dig what I'm saying? It's not gonna steer you wrong. It's trying to show you something different, or trying to show you something better, a better way maybe.
Type shit. If you weren't doing music at all, but you had to be doing some type of like art form, what would it be and why?
I'd probably be playing ball.
Yeah. Would you play ball in school? Yeah. But see, the thing was that after a while, music became more important because I saw the impact that I had with music at an early age. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
Not in a wide you know what I'm saying, setting, but
you just saw that potential, that talent.
Just from other people's, you know what I'm saying, like music perspective. I seen some of the ways they were able to put things and the way they were able to teach our community. So I felt like, and it's no offense to the basketball players, but I just felt like I couldn't do that dribbling, you know what I'm saying, no dunking and shit. It's like, I fuck with it though. I fuck with basketball. That's one of my favorite sports. But it's like I just wanted to be able to talk to the people at the end of the day. You know, and I didn't feel like I could do that as a basketball player.
Nah, yeah, I like that. I like that. Well, that's the time today. Plug anything else you got to plug.
Say that.
Plug it into the camera right there.
You already know, big float, big flows, man. You already know what's going on, man. Hey, look, Saturday, July 26th, we at the Pie Shop. You hear me? Big flows. Hey, the float motherfucking show, the float show. Hey, man, we in there. Come on, let me. Big flow.
Bet.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Dog, man. I appreciate you, bro. Definitely, dog.
That's a wrap.